Well, you're going to have to refresh because now I'm broadcasting live. It's officially live. So go ahead and refresh. And it might take a couple times even, but you should see a live event. It should say live event. Watch live event. Are we live? Awesome. No, that's okay. That's okay. I should be standing in front of the didgeridoos now. Hey, Adam. I don't know how much of a delay we got going on, but I just waved at you. All right. Well, first off, I'm going to say that this is the best epoxy job that I've ever done. I've done a few different things here to make it perfect, that, and I can't say that they're always going to turn out this perfect, but I always shoot for the glass finish on these didgeridoos. So this time around, I got it right. And I really... What's that, Adam? Is the audio too hot? That was the other thing I wanted to ask. Okay. Delay time right now. How long of a delay time? Is it still, you still waiting for the how long of a delay time? Wow. It says it's supposed to be real time too. So I don't really know. YouTube, you never know. That Justin stream stuff was interesting when I was doing that, but are you still waiting for my original delay time thing? Wow. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if we were to be set up and Skyping one another, but a 40-second delay time, I would almost say click off and refresh and then see what happens there. And then maybe... Tell me when you start seeing me again. Oh, wow. So we're still talking about a 40-second delay here, aren't we? Man, that stinks. Sorry about that. So... Well, you're still watching it through YouTube, and I don't know why it's such a delay, other than, like I was saying, we're kind of doing it defeat the purpose deal, because I'm not monitoring you and you're monitoring me, and I'm using a Bluetooth headset like I did last time, because I don't have it set up to be able to do what you're talking about with the whole video conferencing things. But we can still try our best to get through all this here. But yeah, I'm sure you're seeing that chakra set right there, and it's probably a little blurry just because my HD camera that I have isn't the best, and the the lighting isn't the best either. But the quality of the epoxy just turned out perfect this time. And I tuned these things dead nuts to the tuning. So they are probably the most perfectly tuned didgeridoos I've made you so far. And I know that you like to hear that. There is one little tiny problem, but I don't consider it a problem. It's just the way handmade things are. And the giant G, and I'm going to hold it up, but it's no big deal. It's just me being a little picky. The blue dye ran just a tiny bit down onto the chakra dude that's sitting there meditating. And it's very, very faint. I'm holding it up right now to the camera for you to see, but it's nothing that you know, I can really help when it comes to the dye running a little bit. But it's not so heavy. It's really faint. It's nothing that I don't, but that was the only thing that I was just like, well, I wish that would have turned out a little bit better. And then the only other thing is the red always runs. And I'm sure you've noticed that with your other chakra didgeridoos, how the red kind of runs down over the paper a little bit. That's just the nature of this red dye. We've tried to switch to a stuff called Createx, thinking that because it's more permanent and it's not light fast, or it is light fast, meaning that it won't fade in the sunlight. And the problem with that is it's opaque, and you can see every brush stroke and every mark. This dye that we're using right now is still really the only stuff that we can really use that will create that perfect kind of combination. But again, you know, it does have the fade factor going on. But what I really am excited to show you are these didgeridoos here, these rainbow didgeridoos. And the concept behind these was the rainbow, like we had discussed. But what I did was told Annie to go ahead and key them as they are like little brothers or sisters to the chakra set. So for example, this purple rainbow didge here on the end, it has a purple top. So this is in the key of a B. And so you can look right at it and know if you're going to grab the purple didgeridoo top, then it's in the key of a B. This didgeridoo, it has a top of an A or a C because it has the red on the top. So just by looking, you know that this didgeridoo is in the key of a C. So and the thing about that one is that B didge, it's kind of strange because I was going to throw this one into the chakra mix, but it's shorter than the C. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. And every once in a while, some strange bambooness will happen like that. And that one happened to do that. So it's a short B didgeridoo. And I think it's just the way that the inside of the bamboo is and just how it made itself. And this one here is an orange top didgeridoo. So I think it's D. Orange is D. So this is D, and I've got the tuner here, and now I'm going to start tooting in these a little bit to make sure. Okay, now this one that I'm holding right now that's got the orange top, this one is a D sharp. So I just wanted to play that one for you. Now it's dead on a D sharp too, but I do have a couple more over here, and I think, yeah, this one here is in tune with a D. That's dead on. Like I've nailed these didgeridoos. This didge right here, this other rainbow didge, is a C, and it should be dead on a C. It's actually just a tiny bit sharp. It's not dead on to being in tune. If you back off the air pressure, it is. So right there, it was perfectly in tune. If you rush the breath, then it actually goes more into it. But when I was blowing real hard, I went all the way to a sharp. You know, I wasn't real for sure, but this one here, I believe, is an E. An F. I'm looking down at the chakras because I've learned the keys, I guess, through the color coding. So this is an F because it has the green top. And then as far as the didgeridoos that are the chakra set, I'll start out with the giant G here. But that mammy jammy there is perfect as far as it being in tune on the tuner. And I really tried my best to get these things perfectly in tune for you. So that was the A. Did we lose the video? Huh. It says that I'm broadcasting. Wow. Well, man, I don't know what to say. I'm showing a video screen here that's still showing the video on my end. I can stop the broadcast and start a new one. I guess you could try refreshing on your end. If I stop the broadcast, I got to restart a whole. It's no big deal, but just a new hangout. Do you want me to, okay, start a new hangout? All righty. It's no problem.